Do
you want to do an intro? Or I can.
Oh, right, yes, okay. Hello and welcome back to the... okay, hold on, let me try again. I was about to say the name of the other podcast I do. Let's say 3 Wise Men, 4 Wise Men podcast. Hello and welcome back to the Ham in Ham Places podcast. It's just not called that, it's just called Ham in Ham Places. Okay, final time.
I'm leaving this all in.
Hello and welcome back to Ham in Ham Places, the only podcast dedicated entirely to the syllable ham. I am joined by guest expert Callum Lewis. Welcome to the podcast.
Hello, it's a delight to be on this podcast that I co-host with you.
Isn't it just?
Would
you like to tell the viewing public where you're at right now?
I would love nothing more than to tell the viewing public where I am and some context for how I got here. I am currently in Kirikiriroa, otherwise known as Hamilton, which is in the North Island of Aotearoa, New Zealand. It's about an hour and a half drive south of Auckland, the largest city in New Zealand. I'm passing through here. I came here on the night bus, hence my sharp wit and
you're well rested
general awakeness
from the classic sort of like night bus experience of getting a really good night's sleep. I'm on my way up to Auckland to see a live show by plucky upstart podcasters and close personal friends of ours, Tim Batt and Guy Montgomery. Yes, of course.
We should give them a shout out. A shout out to their podcast, The Worst Idea of All Time. It could probably do with a few more listeners.
Absolutely. I think we were a big inspiration for them.
Yeah. A couple of reasons I stopped in Hamilton. Obviously, it's a ham place. Yeah. It's kind of, as far as I know, it is the only ham town or ham city in New Zealand.
Right.
There are some ham streets, but that's not quite as good.
Yeah, it's not an area with a lot of ham going on in sort of the major locations.
It's really not. No. So yeah, that was it's been on my list to visit for quite a while, and also there is a train from here to Auckland, but we'll get into that more in a little bit. So Saul, I was wondering if you could tell me, how does a bastard orphan son of a whore and a Scotsman dropped in the middle of a forgotten spot in the Caribbean by Providence impoverished grow up to be a hero and a scholar?
Yes. Well, so I'm currently in the London borough of Maida Vale, which I believe is... Well, no, the borough, I think, is like Westminster or something. The area of Maida Vale, which is not a ham place by any stretch of the imagination. And it's definitely not the same name as where you are. However, in order to sort of like counter that, what I have done is I'm currently watching the Disney Plus recording of the hit Broadway musical Hamilton on silent.
Excellent.
So just I am, I think that maybe some of the effect is being lost by not being able to hear what any of these men are saying, but I think I'm getting a lot of the effect. Not really. I've seen bits of it before. I've not seen this bit. But yeah, so I'm bathed in ham in that way of watching these.
That's excellent.
These guys just chatting away.
That's kind of a spiritual ham place.
Exactly. Yeah, a ham man. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are your...
If you want some context...
what are your impressions of its representation of indigenous American people?
Well, I'm only seeing bits of it, and I can't hear what they're saying. I assume they're like talking about.
I assume it's probably fine.
I assume it's probably fine and normal. I bet, yeah. Like, I don't want to go too much into my feelings about Hamilton as sort of a political entity on the podcast. This is famously a political podcast.
Oh, okay.
We just cover apolitical events like the, coronation of the king and stuff.
Yeah.
But, seems pretty good, probably, what's going on. Seems like they're saying good, smart things to each other. Currently, there's some men are quaffing some ales, it looks like. There's that guy is there. That guy, the guy from the train show. He also does that music I like.
That guy from the train show?
Yeah, he did a show version of the Train movie. Snowpiercer. Daveed Diggs, that's the one.
I didn't know there was a play of that.
Not a play, cool. a TV show.
Oh,
He's the guy from the TV show.
Yeah.
And he also is in a rap group called Clipping. He's currently saying some stuff and seeming cool. Oh no, but now Lin-Manuel Miranda, who's shaking his coat and turned dramatically at the camera. For all I know, he could right now be saying, that he's the son of a bastard or whatever.
That's literally the first line.
Yeah, it seems good.
Of the entire thing.
I like the choreography. We got any ham for this one? We got any ham for this episode?
I've got some ham right here.
Nice.
I have to say I'm really struggling with ham in New Zealand. For the last record we did, which was months ago, by the way.
Yeah.
It's definitely the longest gap between recording episodes we've had. That was quite hard to find. I had to get that shipped down from Auckland. Since then, I had a tip-off from my partner's cousin about some Asian supermarkets in Wellington that sell vegan meats, and she sent a photo of some unsliced ham in a kind of big sausage shape, which I was intrigued by. I looked around all the Asian supermarkets I could find. I couldn't find that. What I did find was 100% vegetarian foods, Manakan Sayuran braised rainbow.
Braised rainbow?
Braised rainbow.
Wow, that's powerful. That's a powerful concept.
It looks very much the same substance as the last time I tried.
Okay, nice.
Just like laid out slightly differently. It's meant to look like bacon, really. That's what's going on here.
Okay. The bacon
serving suggestion: soup, deep fry curry buffet. And we're looking at a lot of the same ingredients here. Textured soy protein, soy protein for flavoring. It also contains permitted flavoring substance.
Huh.
So
that seems worrying. They have to specify that it's permitted.
Yeah. It also looks like a very juicy packet, so I'm looking forward to wandering around with this for the next few days.
Nice. Yeah.
This is just some close-up audio of me opening the packet.
Good. With them SMS. I just want to say that somebody just threw a stool up in the air in Hamilton, and it was very impressive. Someone threw a stool up by one leg, and somebody else caught it by another leg. It was a very fluid bit of choreography. Sorry, back to what you were saying.
Immediately, back to the ham.
Yeah.
The ham at hand. Immediately, this has like quite a bit more substance to it than the last time I tried, and like a slightly more complex flavor. The last one I quite liked because it basically just tasted of soy sauce.
Yeah.
This smells a bit more hammy, but let's give it an each and see how we go.
Sorry, I just wanted to hear what they were saying, what they were doing in Hamilton in that moment. They were going,
It's hard to say because, just being on a night bus, my kind of sense of taste and digestion
Right.
are all a bit out of whack. But even with that into account, I think it's quite bad.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds fair. For basically a description, it doesn't sound nice.
Yeah. It's just like got quite an umami kick to it.
That's good. That doesn't sound bad.
Yeah. I should note as well that this is the first vegetarian ham I've eaten since trying real ham.
Oh yeah, you have to have
I've eaten real ham 3 times now.
Oh, what?
I ate some in Quorn for lack of other options. I tried a tiny bit at Christmas because there was a Christmas ham.
Nice.
And I also last night I bought a macaroni cheese bite from a petrol station, and it turned out to have ham in it, so I ate a very small mouthful of ham.
Whoa. You're becoming a bit of a ham addict.
I know. Not
You probably have a better sense of what
intentionally,
ham tastes like than me at this point.
possibly,
You've
yeah.
had it much more recently than me.
And this vegetarian, what's it called? Braised rainbow. This ain't it.
It's just to be clear, it's not rainbow coloured, yes?
No, but it's like streaky bacon.
Okay,
effect.
right. So it has, I guess it's stripy
Which
like
is
a
where I get-
rainbow.
Yeah. Yeah. To be fair to this brand of ham, I do think it's intended to be cooked as bacon. So it might be a lot nicer
Okay.
in that context.
You just completely cut out for pretty much all of what you were saying there, but I would assume it was some good
I think it's meant to be cooked.
ham content. Oh, you think it's meant to be cooked? That actually sounds pretty important.
But like, it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
It is fine.
Yeah,
Um,
I've always wondered what
it's-
like
the thing is,
the raw, hyper-realistic veggie sausages would taste like. Because I bet they wouldn't taste anything like raw meat. They basically just taste the same, but cold.
Yeah, I mean, most of these hams we've eaten have been kind of on a par. I think there was the squeaky bean one was like really kind of flaky
Yeah.
and tore
I'm
apart
surprised
really
that
easy. I
these
didn't
ones,
like
that you're getting in a completely different context, are so similar, but I guess they are all striving after the same basic thing. So
yeah,
it does make
they're
sense
all-
they would converge.
This is Asian. This is Malaysian. The other one I had, I think, was Chinese. So,
We're covering a lot of geographic range here.
These are the Asian fake hams.
Yeah.
Have some similarity. But yeah, that was satisfyingly different from the last one I tried.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Notes on Hamilton. Sorry, we're going to have to wrap up fairly soon because I've got to get on a train,
These are your-
which leads me
Your
to
actual
the
last
segment of the
moments
podcast
of
I like to
Hamilton being
call...
recorded right now.
Yeah. Segment of podcast I like to call Callum's Trains.
I'm glad we made it
Hamilton
official at
is
last.
the site. Yeah. Hamilton is the site of one of only 2 interregional passenger rail services in New Zealand. This service is called Te Huia, optimistically named after an extinct bird. And it goes from Hamilton to Auckland. It's opened in 2021, I think.
wow.
A bit hampered by the pandemic, but it's doing really well. The current national government wants to cut funding for it. If you're listening, Chris Bishop, please don't do that.
Yeah, come on, Chris Bishop.
Yeah. Yeah. That's about it. There's also the Northern Explorer passes through here, but it's a very expensive tourist train. Yeah.
Just a quick
I
update
did some
on
research.
Hamilton. Sorry, quick update on Hamilton.
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah.
currently the women bit. There's lots of women have come and they are saying stuff. And Hamilton, it's not just a boys' club like you might have been told, because here there's three
Yeah.
ladies
That's good. I'm glad there's women.
presumably talking. You know, they might just be mouthing.
it's-
I can't hear anything. Yeah.
I'm glad
there's not so much dancing going
all
on right now,
kind of
which I gotta say, for my
sectors of
money,
society
I
are
much prefer the parts of Hamilton where there's
represented.
dancing, because when they're just talking or singing or rapping, for me that's not very interesting, because I'm watching it completely silent. So I'm waiting for some more. Oh, they've started doing a bit of dancing.
I wanted to slot this in earlier, but I did some research on Hamilton as a place. Turns out it's named after Captain John Hamilton, who fought in the New Zealand Wars and stole this land from the Maori. So,
Hey, I mean, that's going to be fairly likely when you have
that's some
somewhere in New
context for the
Zealand
name.
being called Hamilton, I guess. There's not many situations where it's called Hamilton for like a really nice reason.
yeah.
Whoa, there's 2 layers to the turntable. There's a turntable inside a turntable. Hey. Doesn't that just take your mind off of, taking land away from indigenous people in more ways than one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Sorry, I'm trying to focus on the podcast, but I'm being distracted by this new dance. It's quite good. Look, listen. For the wrap up, I'm gonna go ahead and pause Hamilton because.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you're engaging with it as much as you can.
Yeah. No, I do think that ultimately I think
with
it
as much as the circumstances.
Yeah, I think it's definitely as an artistic work, it is designed to be experienced with sound on, is what I think I've learned.
Huh.
But it's not to say you can't get anything
good
out
to
of
know.
it without the sound on. Also,
That's also good to know.
yeah. Also, in a sense, like I'm sure a lot of the sort of parts of it that I might take issue with. If I was just watching it without the sound on, it's just some people in nice clothes dancing around. Who knows why or what they might be doing. In sort of a broader political
That train
sense.
is tooting its
Oh,
horn.
that is a toot. That is a get out
Not
of here,
scheduled
Callum
to leave
toot.
for another 10 minutes, but it's making me a bit nervous, so we might have to wrap this up
Okay,
pretty
let's
quick.
call it a wrap, and let's say, as we always do,
To our listeners, ham bye.
and bye. Nice, done. I'm so excited to hear what you were saying in all those massive gaps where you were saying you would tune back in and I would just react to the most recent thing you'd said. You might need to put a disclaimer on that. I don't know how that's going to sound when it comes together. Yeah, that felt like real, real podcasting, like podcasting under difficult circumstances where you got to break out the big guns.